everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're building a community lot, which I know I said I wanted to build in my last video. We're building in Brindleton Bay, which came with the cats and dogs pack. And because of that, the community lot I decided to build was a pet store. I actually really like building pet stores. I don't think they're built very much in the game. I don't think people really play with pet stores that much, but I like to because I love animals and I just usually all my Sims have pets because I'm just like that. So I decided that that's what I wanted to do today because I don't know, because I just love the pets and I just love animals and I just think it's a cute little thing to play with and you know, it's a retail store, so that's the kind of community lot it is. I'm actually building it on the lot that's it's like the single lot kind of by like the lighthouse. It's kind of like that one all the way to the right of the map when you're looking. Not all the way to the right because those are houses, but like the one right in the middle by the lighthouse area. And I just really like that because it was kind of like on its own. Like there wasn't too much like houses around it, and it was right by the beach, and it was like the perfect size. And I just thought it was like a really cute spot um for a community lot, and I tried to go with like a beachy looking like build. Like I tried to stick with the colors. I really want to do like a sandy color and stuff like that, but when I was putting it together, it just wasn't really looking that good. So I decided to go with like a blue color, as you can see here. I figured like that matches kind of like the ocean, and just like I just like the color. This time in the build, I did start off with building the structure. It wasn't like completed at when the video started, but I realized that my recording got canceled during part of it, so it's gonna jump to like me building it here, and then it's gonna be like pretty much built with like the landscaping and everything because I didn't realize my recording stopped through most of it until it was too late, and I was like, oh well, now there's nothing I can do about it. But I got most of the structure built and like the wallpaper and everything done before the recording stopped. So yeah, it was just a lot of like the landscaping and stuff got cut out, and some of the decorative things I put on the outside that you'll end up seeing anyway. So it wasn't that much. But yeah, here I'm just building, like I said, it's a very small build. It's one story, and like it's like one big open thing in the middle. You'll see I do that. Like here, like I was saying, it got cut off. So the build's done, the windows are in, the landscaping's done because my recording got cut off. But I mean, you could pretty much say it looks just the same as when I was building it. I just added like that cute little statue right there with the little cat and dog on it. That's a debug item, I believe, and it's really cute. I just love that little statue, so I just added that like to the front of the building, and then I just did that little sign out front with like the little dog on it because I was trying to make it look like a retail shop, so I wanted like a bunch of signs on it and stuff to kind of represent that. But yeah, the inside, like I was saying, is just like one big open room to shop in, and then there's like a bathroom off to the left if you're looking at it from the front, and then there's like a little nook right there where those pet doors are, so that like the pets can go in and out, and there's like this little fenced off area with like food bowls, and I know it's not functional, but I put like a little fire hydrant back there to like represent for the dogs, and I did one of those little like walking bridges for the dogs. I didn't want it like to be a training area. Like I don't, that's not really what it's for. But I just figured one of those like little walkover things was cute. Like maybe the dogs like to go out there and just like run around and up and down it and stuff like that. So I did that. Um, and then to the right on the inside, instead of having like the counter like in the middle of it, I did like a little walled area. Well, it's kind of like fenced, and I put like the retail counter in there, and I like kind of fenced it off and then did put like retail stuff on the wall behind it and stuff. You'll see when I get in there. It's just really cute. Like I just wanted like the register and stuff to be like completely separate. I didn't want that like to be in the middle of the room like I kind of normally do with my retail builds because I don't know, I just didn't want it to be like that obvious. But yeah, here you can see like I already did the wallpaper and everything. Like that got cut off and stuff on the inside, but that wallpaper is actually from the cats and dogs pack, and I love this wallpaper. I don't know why, but I did use it. It has like a swatch where it's white wood on the bottom and then it has like green and red stripes. I use that for my Christmas builds and I absolutely loved it. I think this wallpaper is just the cutest. I don't know why I do, but I just tend to use it a lot because I just love it. And then I just, for the inside, I tried to match the outside, so I did a lot of this light blue color to kind of like match like, the water outside and stuff like that. And like as you can see, I did this like separate little area over here. It's kind of, I had it walled in at first, but then I decided to do these cute little fences. And that's kind of like the register for like, the owners or the employees or whatever. It can go back there. But they don't really have to. You kind of don't need to use that. You have to have a cash register for a retail build, but you don't really actually have to use it. Like you just click on a sim and hit checkout and then like your sim just walks over there with a tablet. So it's just more for aesthetic look than functionality, but I just thought it was really cute. And to be honest, where I got the theme was my dog grooming, like where I take my dog to get groomed, they have that where it's like they have like a little fenced in area where the dogs play, and then when you walk around the corner it's like this little like register with like this open wall above it, and like they like stand behind it and you kind of like just do it that way. So that's where I got this idea to separate the cash register from, was from taking my dog to get groomed. But I just love the way it looks, and I just thought it was like really cute and how they kind of like made it look like a fun little area. So that's why I did that. And then I just did some shelving behind it, just of like those are just like debug, I think, like shampoos and stuff. Like they're not actually functional. You can't really sell them, but I just put them back there to just make it look more of like a retail store. The rest of it, like the toys that you see on the shelf, and then I think I add like the dog treats, and something else on the top of it. I think a light or something. Those are functional. You can sell those. But when I was playtesting this, like these dog treats and stuff, I realized that when I set those for sale, the Sims that were shopping were having like a really hard time buying stuff because I guess they were trying to buy the stuff behind the counter and it was like glitching because they couldn't get to it. So it kept going, like it kept giving me that error message and they would like wave over their head and say they couldn't get to the item. So when I play tested this, I set those for sale, but then because of the issue, I decided to unset them for sale. So technically, the items behind the counter, you really shouldn't have them for sale because they're going to cause you an issue. But I didn't think that was like a big deal because I figured they were just for show. It's like just to show like retail items behind the counter, just to make it look cute and more like a actual like retail store, like a pet store. So yeah, I didn't think it was like a big deal. So I just left the shelving with the stuff on it because I just thought it looked cute. But everything else on the actual like floor is sellable. Everything works. The Sims were able to buy it all. Like I had no issues with that. So it's just like these shelvings behind the register. So I mean, if you want to set those for sale and maybe like take the fence away, I think maybe that'll work. They could probably get behind it once the fence is gone, but for the purpose of this video, I just didn't want to do that. I just liked the fence and I thought it was cute and I figured they didn't really need those for sale. But yeah, so yeah, it's over there. It's like the little bit of bathroom, and then I just stuck some of these cute little posters up. I didn't set the posters for sale, but I did set those cute little pictures up for sale on the wall next to the bathroom. Just because I thought that was like cute to sell those, but you could set whatever you want for sale or not for sale when you download this, or if you download this. But I didn't add a lot to it. Like I only added these little bit of shelves and I filled them up, and then around the edge you'll see I had like cat scratchers and beds and stuff because you can't fit those on the shelving and then be able to get like functional to get to. So I decided to just leave those on the floor because I thought like realistically, if you're going to go to a pet store, they're not going to have, well, they'll probably have beds on the shelf, but they're not going to have like these giant cat scratchers and stuff. They're going to be on the floor. So I just thought like that was fine. And on this back wall, it just like fit perfectly. And yeah, so, and they were functional. Like I said, everybody could get to them. So I just thought it was like cuter that way. And then like I did some beds along the wall. I just did some dog bowls on the shelves, which like I said are very easy to get to. I moved that bed that's in the middle of the floor because I liked it there, but then I was like, well, they can't get to the bowls that are on either side. Like the Sims won't be able to shop those, so I ended up moving to the bed to like the edge of the shelving, you'll see. But yeah, I just did that. I did some cat scratchers, and at the end you'll see I just add some like pet play boxes or whatever they're called, like the the toy boxes for the pets. I added those at the end, and then here I'm just adding some treats. Those are actually from Cottage Living, those little treat pouches. I know they're not really cats and dogs like to use, but some people, I think, like myself, I ended up making Brindleton Bay, like some of the houses have farm animals. So, I just thought that was really cute. Those boxes of bird seeds are a debug item. They're actually not functional either. You can't, like, sell those, but, everything else is, and there's, like, everything else there you can sell, and there's so much stuff that I didn't think it was a big deal. I just like the way they look on the shelf. I just thought they added to the aesthetic of a pet store, so I just left those in, but you could delete those and fill in whatever you want on that shelf. But yeah, I'm like, this build, I actually created a sim in the world that I might actually just build a house for in my next video. I don't know if I'm going to do her house or something else. Just so I could play test this build, but then I ended up really liking the sim. So I may just like do a build for her. But I did that because we're getting I think it's Growing Together is the new expansion pack that's coming out, and we're getting an infant update, which is coming with the base game. But I'm so excited for this new pack. I know everybody has to be skeptical. There's probably going to be bugs and it's not going to work. But I watched the trailer the other day and I just thought it was so adorable. And I just love the babies and like the little backpacks that you can carry them in. And, their interaction, like toddler interactions with the new infants is just so cute. And, you could teach your kid how to ride a bicycle. And I just don't know. Everything that's coming with this pack is, I think, everything we've been asking for in the game. I know everybody's saying it's kind of like the Sims, is it Sims 2 or Sims 3 Generations? I think it's Sims 2. I could be wrong. I'm not even going to go with that. But yeah, it's kind of like, I mean, I know we had like Parenthood and all that kind of stuff. So I know they split some of it up throughout the packs, but I'm just super excited. And like I said, the sim I created, I think I'm going to end up doing, like, I know my last game, I said I was going to have the family play with that, but I think I'm going to have a single sim just so I could really play like the whole storyline, like having the baby, having an infant, you know what I mean? Like, because my other game I already have a toddler, so I don't really want to start with that. I kind of want to start at the beginning. So I'm just like super excited for that new pack. I cannot wait for it to come out. Bugs and all, I'm probably still going to end up buying it. And going into it, you're going to just have to know that there's going to be bugs and glitches and stuff, and things are probably not going to work out perfectly, but that's just the way it is with EA, and that's just the way it is with The Sims. But I just think everything they're going to give us for that pack is just, I don't know, it's just everything I was looking for, and I do like to play family gameplay when I actually play and I'm not building, so it's just everything right up my alley. And I know everybody else is super excited about it, so I just really hope that everything that we saw in that, preview they give us, and that it all works pretty well, and that, we don't have too many glitches and stuff, so I'm just crossing my fingers. But yeah, I just saw the preview yesterday, and I was just super excited, so I don't know, I'm just let me know how you feel. You guys super excited for that pack coming out, or are you guys not gonna get it? Like, I don't know, let me know in the comments what you guys think about it, because as somebody who, like I said, likes family gameplay in the game, I'm definitely looking forward to it. But yeah, anyway, back to the build. So yeah, we're just doing the bathrooms. Like I said, they're pretty simple. There's just like sinks, and then I did little separate rooms for the toilets. I did add some of the new clutter from the bathroom clutter kit. Like I added those little soap dispensers and the towels and the little plungers. And as you know, in the last video, I said I was super excited about those plungers because I was using the debug one in all my other builds, which I don't know why. I just love putting plungers because it's more realistic in a bathroom. So I'm glad we got the new ones. But yeah, the bathrooms are pretty simple. I ended up doing like a cute little shelving thing in my last build. I did it, and I really liked the way it came out, so I did it in this one. I just used the little shelvings from I think it's a high school pack, these little shelves right here. And I just stacked two together, and then I took the new toilet paper that comes with the bathroom clutter kit, and I put that in there because I just think those are so cute. And, like in a retail store, like when you go, there's usually extra toilet paper, so I just thought that was like a cute thing to stick in there. And then I think I stick like a little basket of soaps on the next shelf, just because I couldn't think of what else to stick in there that would be in a retail store. So I thought maybe that was like the best thing. Oh yeah, and a box of tissues, because I don't know, just because like there's a box of tissues everywhere. And then I just did like a cute little statue, like a little animal statue, planter. And like one of these bathrooms, like this one, I did like the cat themed. So this toilet is like the cat themed one. I put the cute little cat poster, and then this one's a dog one. So I put the cute little dog poster, and then the plant statue that I use in this bathroom is the dog version of that with the plant on its back. But yeah, the bathroom was pretty simple. Like I said, there's nothing crazy in there. But I just try to keep it neutral. Like I said, I did like the light blue wallpaper and like the neutral flooring, because I was just trying to stick with the theme of the whole build. So yeah, it's very blue in this build, but I liked it because I liked that it matched the outside. And then yeah, I just use these new little bath mats. I know those are probably not very retail-ish, but I just really like those that came with the bathroom clutter kit. So I decided to just stick those in there too, because they're just cute. And this is kind of more of like a homey, like what do you call it? It's not like a corporate retail, it's a very like, like a single, like a sim owns it. Like it's not a retail store. Like it's not a big corporate, like a store that like is like has many chains in it. That's what I'm trying to think of. Like it's not a chain place. It's a very like single like owned retail store. So I figured to make it a little bit more homey, it's okay, because you're not going to see like a bunch of these around. So that's why I made it a little bit more, a little bit more cluttered and stuff. Yeah, and then I just added these cute little lights on here, and I just added a couple more decorations. And then these lights I did change to a blue hue because I just wanted it to look, I don't know, a little bit more blue in there. And I just thought it added a little bit more like cutesy lighting in that area. And yeah, I just added like a little calendar and a little clock, but that's it. I think I'm just going to add a couple more rugs in here, and then, oh yeah, then I end up, like I said later on, this is where I'm going to end up adding like the little toy boxes, because that was the one thing I realized that I forgot to add to the build. And then I did like the little newspaper over in that corner, just because I thought it was like really cute, because like if the dogs and cats are coming in and out of those doors constantly, you probably have like newspapers there to keep the floor clean. So I just thought that was like a cute little touch. And then I used those little paw prints on the floor, because maybe they left like dirty paw print marks on the floor. Like, okay, maybe the sim needs to clean the floor up, but it just made it look more realistic, like that it was more trafficked by the animals, that they were going in and out of the door, and just put a lot of foot traffic there. So I just did that. But yeah, so we're just getting into the end of the build now. So if you guys like this, please like and subscribe. I really, really appreciate it. And let me know what you think in the comments about the build, or how you feel about the new expansion pack we're getting. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right.